Hey everybody, I'm Chuck. Welcome to my channel. Come on in. Um, it was funny. I was just watching Scotty Kilmer, who's a great auto mechanic channel, and I'm kind of like he is. There's no paid sponsors. If somebody tried to pay me to lie about their product, to be like, no, that's not ever gonna happen. Even though I'm not even close to being a level, probably being sponsored, but Scotty Kilmer was saying that you got to tell the truth. That's why I'm here. Is it's no bullshit. And I retired. Kind of a fluke. I had a bad year. Bad incident happened. Got railroaded. Uh, Found out I could retire. Oh, let me check this out. Something sounds fishy here, but I did. I got my retirement check on the first of the year. I was like, okay, retirement early. I have milked the clock on every single thing I've ever done in my life. Wring that rag right dry, and I'll tell you what, sometimes it's not good because the rag rips in half and things are fucked up. I don't know how many times I could tell you story after story after story of shit that I've done to save money, to go to one store to buy something cheaper to get a discount, and then the thing smashes the next day. Talk about karma. So, oh my God. So, retirement early at 62. I was like, oh, how much am I going to get? Fuck. And what would I get if I wait $10 more for 20 years? No, 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 no. Let's take the early retirement. Let's go with it, okay? I'm not losing that much. I was shocked. I was like, oh my God. And then you look at the statistics. People that retire, are dead within 3 years. It's like Scotty just said on that channel. If he didn't do his YouTube channel, it goes he'd probably be dead in a year. Oh my God. So everybody, peace out. From this date, I should write a letter to myself. If I make 3 years from now, how do I feel? Um, some people like around here when you retire, you don't even last a year. It's like, oh, phew, boy, okay. So, well, I can kind of see why. Thank God, when I was doing the courier driving, some of the packages I would deliver are medical. You do not want to be one of these recipients. Pray to God, if you're unhealthy, that you don't get these boxes I was delivering because they're not. Oh, they're good, but you know what I'm saying. It's not good. There's something wrong to be. I mean, I'm talking tough medical boxes that are, life-saving medical boxes. That's why the courier delivers them because it's instant delivery, not a day or two like Amazon. So thank God I don't have some of these boxes. And sometimes you go into the doctors and you look around and I was seeing people that are 5 times larger than me, can't even walk, and half my age. You get into the retirement home, you sit in the chair all day long. Nothing against my father, but Jesus, it, people work so much that when they don't work, they don't know what to do because all they've done is raise a family. Nothing wrong with that, but if you don't have your own hobbies and something to do when you retire, you're just gonna be lost in the sauce. I look at this as a beginning. It's not a retirement situation. Now I have time to do whatever I want to do. And I get up early in the morning, but the thought of not having to get up. I always like the fire alarm. 6 a.m. Bam. It's not. I never ever. I don't even know what a snooze button is. What the hell is a snooze? That's just gonna piss me off at 6 o'clock in the morning, man. It's like construction. In order to get your money, the sooner you get there, the sooner you start the clock, the sooner you're gonna start making money, and then the sooner you can get home. So basically, I would love to work 7 to 3:30 every day. Half hour lunch. There's no monkeying around. Half hour lunch. You grab your lunch and you wolf it down. Sometimes we'd work through lunch, we call it, and you'd take 10 minutes to eat your sandwich. But back to work. But I mean, it's not sit there lollygagging around. So yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning, bam, up. Let's go. Let's get to work. So now I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. I'm not doing that yet. Basically, in the studio, sometimes I'm recording till 4 a.m. in the morning. So getting up at 6 a.m. it's not nonsensical. Uh, but yeah, 8 a.m. never past 9. So because there's so much to do, it's like, oh my God, it's like, I want to get up, I want to do stuff. Though I gotta say, Farming Simulator 22 on the PlayStation. Damn, and curse that PlayStation. If it wasn't for the gaming machine, I would be a lot better guitar player. There'd be nothing else to do. But in a way, playing video games helps me play guitar with hand-eye coordination with the controller. Your speed, your reflex, your time. Rock Band. So I love the PlayStation. Gotta say, I am guilty of sitting in the chair playing it too much. Like I got to do a video on Farming Simulator because I started getting the farm going. Finally started making money, and I got the crops. That's all I was doing with maybe a windmill or something. But when I started doing the electrical generator windmills, I started making money, and then I started expanding with your factories, with your stores. 30 tractors, it couldn't handle it. The thing is stuttering so bad. I would have to close my eyes driving the tractor and hide under it because the frame rate would just deteriorate and stutter and then freeze up. It's like shit. So I had a great thing going, and I can't do it because the PlayStation can't handle the power of it. It kick off 3 times, 4 times a day. So I realized, it's the computer. You just can't load too much stuff in one area. Tore my farm apart, ripped it apart, got rid of everything. It's playable. So nobody warned me on that. I got to do a video on YouTube warning people: beware of your console. Don't think you're gonna build a big farm and be happy. It ain't gonna happen. Maybe the PS5 can handle the new power. I don't know. I'd be doubtful of buying Farming Simulator 25 for either console in the future. Because Gran Turismo works flawlessly. My racing it, so it's not the machine, sort of say. It's just I can't believe that a farming game is what it's loading the system down. It's like you'd think it'd be Call of Duty or Horizon Zero Forbidden West. So that's really disappointing. But got me back playing guitar a little bit. Because it's Fire Simulator, the way the game works, it's not like other games where you're racing, you win or lose. Call of Duty, you have a match, you kill or be killed. This is like, I gotta grow the corn, I gotta grow the sunflowers, I gotta cultivate, fertilize, plant, harvest. That's the best part, right? It's next thing you know, I start 8 in the morning with a cup of coffee, and the next thing I know, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't made a dime all day. And then all of a sudden, the thing I started kicking in. I started getting my windmills, and next thing you know, I'm making $100,000 a month. Okay, boom. I figured out I don't have to sit there and milk the clock. I can sleep. So I really sped the game up, and I've started to make millions. And you can't. It just stutters so bad. It's so disappointing. So I'm gonna give it a go on the computer when I can afford to buy it, and we'll put the guitars to rest again. Or I can bring the guitar to the cornfield and play out in the cornfield. No, but next is got that Ableton Live, and we got to get going on that. So yeah. Oh, it was funny because Scotty Kilmer, like he was saying real quick, told him the truth, and not paid sponsors, and just his knowledge alone. I was going to change the front struts on my truck. Struts are expensive. Aftermarket ones are available. And he was like, beware of aftermarket struts, that they do not make them identical to the factory. And he showed, the difference in like a washer being off a quarter inch is huge in a car. And he actually changed the ones in his wife's car with non-factory ones, and his wife, and he didn't tell his wife, and her wife was like, man, the car's driving awful funny. I think you better take a look at it. Yeah, because the height was wrong, everything was wrong. So sometimes I do buy aftermarket items like calipers, rotors, brake shoes. But after seeing that, it's like, I do not want this vehicle to be going down the road incorrect. That's steering. I'm trying to get the thing to drive and steer correctly. Not put a part in that's wrong and not have any clue why the thing is not working as it should with a replacement part. So I bought the genuine Ford parts for that. So thank you, Scotty Kilmer, for that. Um, I wish I had some advice about the spark plug that blew out of my. No. I can't imagine working on cars from 1976 that in 2012 vehicle a spark plug would just unwind, pop out. That's what happened to mine twice. So that's sitting in the driveway waiting for a valve cover replacement as we speak. And I'm getting parts here, so that will be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Don't forget to like, subscribe,